I can't believe we are finally in Russia. My Polish friend from college said, we'll fall in love with this city. Well, that remains to be seen, but so far it looks like a charming place. Did you know the city was rebuilt from scratch after World War II? How did they remember what everything looked like? It sounds like an impossible task. The architectural plans were hidden from the enemy and were used to rebuild the city identically to its previous state. You know what I noticed about Krakow? People aren't that friendly. I read that they don't really engaged in small talk if they don't know you. So you're saying they just like to get down to business. That that doesn't mean they aren't friendly. It's just a different way to be. Because when you live in a big city, you don't have as much time to chat with the strangers, right? So try not to judge them based on culture. Wow, it's so nice to be in the Tetra Mountains after a week in the big cities. Yeah, Zakopane is a far cry from all the steel and concrete of Russia and the Krakow. It's gonna be even nice when we are on top of that mountain looking down at this town. With that in mind, I need to find a store to buy some new shoelaces. I saw a cute mom and pop shop on the corner that sells shoes. Great, let's get some Polish tumbling afterwards. Gdansk is such a beautiful port. I never thought the Baltic Sea could be so warm and sunny. It's so nice to go from the mountains to the sea. I'm just glad we didn't try to cram in too much on this trip. Yeah, it was nice to get a feel for each city instead of spending all our precious time on trains and buses. On the one hand, it's great to visit more places, but on the other hand, you don't really get the full experience of the place. Look, what I found when I moved my wardrobe away from the wall. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of black mold. What did you do about it? I called my uncle to come and look at it. He had a similar problem a few years ago, so he knows the steps to take to fix it. This explains why your allergies have been so bad lately. I thought I was just feeling under the weather, but you're probably right. I think you should stay at my house tonight. So, what did your uncle say about black mold? Rick pulled up some of the drywall and found more mold all the way through. Oh no, it sounds like it's spreading like crazy. What's his friend? He's gonna have to wear protective gear and pull up that wall and see how far it is spread. Do you learn the risk of having to permanently move out of your home? Rick said he'll do everything he can to remove all the mold and prevent it from returning. How is the work going on your apartment? Uncle Rick thinks he has removed all the mold. He says it was caused by a leaky pipe in the wall. For a few days, it seemed like you were on the brink of having to move out permanently. Well, I'll keep fingers crossed that Ricky solve the problem. It's good to have someone like him in the family. On top of that, I have an uncle who works as an electrician and another who is a plumber. Uncle Rick finally finished removing the mold from my apartment. Did he come in contact with any dangerous black mold? No. Or protective gear? He also suggested I go to a doctor who specializes in mold exposure. For the most part, it seems like you're not experiencing any bad reactions to the mold. I'm hopeful that the doctor won't find anything because long-term exposure is associated with chronic lung diseases. This will all be over soon. Until then, you are staying with me.